Hi, sixth grade. It's been a while since I've gotten to make a tutorial video for you. And in truth, I'm sort of remaking one that I made earlier in the year. But since we haven't done this in a while and the directions are going to have to be a little modified for our summer school program, I thought it was probably a good time to break out Screencastify and start again. So, for your activity in packet 7 here, this is the water cycle. You're going to notice that you have this journey of a water droplet down here at the bottom of the first page. Now, you'll be doing yours on paper, so you do not look exactly like mine because you're going to be writing instead of doing it on Google Slides. But you're still going to do it much the same way. So, just to demonstrate, I wanted you to be able to see what I was writing, so that's why we're doing it digitally here. But yours will look obviously quite a bit different. So I'm going to go ahead and split my screen so we can see both things at once. I have this in full screen mode, which is why there's no like controls at the top. I'm also going to kind of, in my case, my computer lets me kind of move this over a little bit so that I can have them sort of tiled that way. Okay, so you'll notice we're going to be filling in this chart using this form. You're going to need to fill in 3 fields. Each turn, you're going to tell like where you're at, where you are as a water droplet on your journey, what state you're in. Are you solid, liquid, or gas? And then what happened here, okay? So to start with, you can start any of these places, okay? So you're going to go to the form and you're just going to pick a place. Now, I am me, so I'm going to say in a plant, and then put next. Okay, so here I am in a plant. So that's where I am. I'm going to just put plant here. What state am I in? It's going to tell me, I'm going to look right here. See how this is blue and this white top here, it says your liquid water. So I'm going to put that I am liquid. And then it's going to ask me what happened. Okay, so in order to figure out what happened, I have to roll a die, just a single one. So for that, I have called up this. This is Google. If you go to Google and search roll a die, like I have here, it'll bring this up. If you also have like an actual 6-sided die, you can use that as well. Any of those things would work. And failing that, if there are also other, like there's a link in the form to take you to another automatic dice roller. So I'm going to roll my die, and it's going to give me a number 1. So I'm going to come back here, and I rolled a 1, 2, or 3. So that means I get transpired and I evaporated from the surface of the leaves. So I'm going to say I was transpired from the leaves. Okay. So I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to click next. All right. I'm water vapor. Hooray. I'm in the sky. So now I need to come back to the beginning. I'm going to type that I'm in the sky. And I am water vapor. All right. So once again, I have to roll, find out what I'm going to do. So roll again. 5. Now, I've rolled a 5. It says, I precipitate as rain. Hooray. Now, I do want to point out here that the sky and the ocean and the glacier are all places where you will get stuck, sometimes for many, many turns. If that happens to you and you get stuck for more than 2 turns, like go ahead and do your 2 turns. After the second turn, just go on to the next thing. Just like pick another number, whatever you have to do. Okay. So in this case, though, I get precipitated. So I'm going to be precipitated as, what did I say? As rain toward land. Okay. Once again, I'm going to go back here. I got a 5. Next. All right. Now I am at the land again. I am in a stream. And I am liquid. All right. Pretty stream. Roll my dice. I got a 1. 1, I reach the surface and I evaporate. Okay. Now, when we did this before, it was important to mention where the energy was coming from. So I'm going to go ahead and write that here. It's helpful if you do that just because one of the things you need to notice is what it takes, where that energy is coming from that's causing you to do these things. However, the energy source is always going to be the sun for the water cycle. So that might help too. All right, next. All right, now I'm water vapor. I'm back in the sky again. So this is completely okay. Now your path will not match mine. You're going to go random places depending on what you roll. So it's okay if you end up in the same thing again. And again, it's okay if you click it and it takes you right back to the same page. That just means that's where you landed. All right, I am water vapor again. I got to go back down here. I'm going to roll. Now, notice that this is still checked from last time I was here, but I'm still going to roll and try again. I got a 1. Okay, so I got a 1. Now notice here, I'm going to condense and form a cloud. So I'm going to condense and form a cloud. Next. And I'm still in the sky, see? Because I'm still in the cloud. So I'm still in the sky again. I'm still water vapor. Oh, I'm in the sky. Water vapor. All right, so this is completely okay. Now, if I do this again and I'm stuck in the sky for a third time, I'm just going to pick a different number. So I want to, if I don't get a 1 or a 2, then I'm going to have to just pick something else or roll again for that matter. I got a 6, so that's good. I can go to precipitate down into a mountaintop. Okay, so that's how this goes. And obviously you're going to do this just this time for 8 turns. This just gives us a chance to kind of explore what it's like to be a water droplet before we go into the explain portion, which is where you're going to read Stemscopedia. So good luck with this. If you are having trouble, of course, you can always email me. I try, especially during the summer term, to have my phone with me all the time. So if you do email me, I try to reply as soon as I can. If you do have any other questions that you want to talk about during class on Thursday, we can do that as well. Have a good night and good luck.